In this video, I'm going to demonstrate Netvibes, a tool that enables you to collaboratively manage sources and content among a group of people. This is an important part of any online communication strategy in that it enables you to listen, or put another way, to gather intelligence. Listening well allows you to keep up with trends in your area of interest and related fields, and through this process, to identify emerging trends or gaps in the information landscape. It also has the benefit of enabling you to systematically and consistently find relevant content to share over social media channels. Netvibes works by pulling feeds from the websites or searches that you set up into a single location and to categorize the feeds according to topic. The highest level of organization is the dashboard, which can correspond to an area of interest, such as malaria or the environment, or to individuals in the team. Selecting a dashboard displays a series of tabs that relate to specific subjects within the general area. And so you see under this tab, for instance, feeds from various global health blogs. Each box displays the latest news pulled from the feed, and if anything catches your eye, you can click on it to view the item within Netvibes, or click on the title to view the article on the original website. Going back into Netvibes, you'll see that the link now appears in grey, indicating that it has been opened, but it is still there in case someone else in your team or group comes along separately and wants to read it later. To register a Netvibes account, go to netvibes.com and select the Sign Up for Free option. Clicking on Sign Up for Free prompts you to enter an email address or to sign up with an existing social media account. Since several people within a thematic working group will likely be using this, you can decide on an email address and password that you can all use to log in. Once you've submitted an email, enter a username, password, and agree to the terms of services to complete the sign-up. You'll then receive an email with a link to activate the account. Activating the account will take you to a default dashboard that will be populated with some default content. You can delete tabs by clicking on the drop-down arrow in the right-hand corner, selecting and confirming delete. Similarly, you can delete a widget by clicking on the cross in the right-hand corner. To rename a tab, simply double-click on the current title and replace it with the new one. Once you have cleared the default information, you will want to start adding your own content, which you can do in several different ways. To add a feed, the website in question has to have an RSS feed, usually indicated by an orange symbol that looks like this. Netvibes can auto-detect the RSS from a website URL. So if you copy the URL and come back into Netvibes, click on the green Add button, and then the plus sign under Reading Apps. Here, paste in the URL and click on Add Feed. Sometimes 2 or 3 options will come up, other times it's just the one. And once you select the feed you want, you can click on this little box of 4 circles here and go to the gear option to adjust the settings. I'm going to rename this, so I'll call it Implementation Science Journal. And I can also adjust the number of articles that display. Once you click Done, you can add to the dashboard under the HSR tab. This is how it appears, and you can drag it around on the page to where you want. I'll now repeat the process, and I'll show you a slightly different way to add a feed. This time, I'll click on the RSS icon itself and copy in the RSS feed directly. Again, you go to the Add Feed on the green button, Reading App, paste a URL, and once it's done, drag it onto the dashboard where it will appear. There are also many kinds of searches you can integrate into Netvibes. You can set it up to receive your email, Twitter and Facebook feeds, even the weather. But the one I'm going to show you today is how to do a keyword search. So if you go again to Add, and then select Essential Apps, find the Google News search. Here you can enter a term such as Health Systems Research, which creates a relevant feed of news items that is updated as new news is published. It is quite helpful because it displays a preview of the search so that you can tweak the terms to your liking before adding it to your dashboard. So if I decide I want to be more specific, I can change this to Global Health and Medicines, and then add to the dashboard. And if I want the journals to display at the top, I could just drag and drop this into my preferred order. Those are the basics you need to know to get started, and the rest is fairly intuitive. For instance, you click on the plus sign in the right-hand corner to add a tab, or you can go to the Dashboards menu at the top and click New to add a separate dashboard. The Netvibes FAQ section, faq.netvibes.com, is actually very helpful, and a quick search will more often than not yield your answer. One last thing that I'll show you before wrapping up is the public page option, which allows you to share a dashboard publicly. This is useful if you want a large number of people to have access to a shared knowledge base without having to give them the logins to the account or to reinvent the wheel each time. To do this, go to Dashboards and select Activate My Public Page. Once on the page, select Enable next to where it says Your Public Page, and then on behalf of a brand or organization. You can then fill in the description and the other information and save, and you'll then be presented with a URL which you can share with others to access the page. So there you have it, a simple and easy to use tool that will save you from having to roam between websites to find the information you need, and that offers a way to collaboratively manage information on a topic of interest with your peers sat all around the world.